Dude, there's always some dude in some yee ass freaking truck driving by my apartment now, just being loud as hell whenever I try to start recording. I'm getting used to it though. Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka your mom's favorite pool boy. Somebody called me that on Facebook recently. And today I'm back at it with another Shear Revival product. And today I'm going to be talking about the Shear Revival Northern Lights matte paste. Now, what makes this stuff unique, other than this being a newer addition, I should say, to the Shear Revival line, is that this, I feel like, kind of goes hand in hand with the Grey Ghost Strong Cream Pomade. So I'm going to be talking about, although I did a review on it, I'm going to be comparing them a lot. They both have similar scoops. They both leave your hair with a matte type finish, although I feel like if I had to do a comparison early on, I would say that the Northern Lights is kind of on the lighter side of a firm version, and it is, I feel like, easier to scoop and break down, whereas the Grey Ghost is strong and a little bit harder to scoop and break down. They're both really easy products to use, and I'm going to show you a trick with this one. Anyways, looking at this, to me, as I've always said, the Shear Revival stuff is always really nice. They always put a lot of effort into their labels, and they're always really sharp. I like the jars. The jars are solid. I cannot tell you how many times I have dropped this on the ground and it didn't break, or put it in a sock and hit someone in the face with it and it didn't break. So altogether, this is just a really sturdy jar, which I really like. On the side, it tells you how to use it. Take a small amount out, rub it between your palms, apply it to dry towel, dried hair. Style is desired. So for me, I have my hair towel dried. It's on the drier side, although like I said, one of the things I realized about this product especially is that it's a lot easier to apply and break down with water. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. When you pop this bad boy open, you can see it's kind of just a, I don't know, like a grayish, tannish vanilla, a khaki color. The scent on this is more of a sweet kind of almost vanilla with a little bit of earthy to it. To me, I've said this in one of my past reviews, that I feel like the Shear Revival products are all pretty similar in scents, unless you get like a special one. They all kind of have a earthy, sweetish scent, although some smell a little bit more like lime, others smell different. But this to me is just kind of smells like a classic Shear Revival smell that you'd be used to hearing or smelling. So scoopability on this, I'll show you here on the top. Really easy to scoop out. Now, breaking this stuff down, you'll see I'm using the top layer just to show you there's a little bit of grit to it. You can break it down and it'll go away to nothing. And you can use small amounts to, like I just did, you can use several small scoops and add it to your hair. However, if you're a big scooper like me and you like to take out, you want to take out a bigger chunk, you can break it down. And it breaks down pretty easy. You'll notice that it's white in your hands. I have some water over here off camera, and I'm gonna show you. I put some in my palms. Now, this is one of the tricks. If you're having a hard time breaking this stuff down, you can put a little bit of water in your hands. Makes it significantly easier. And I've noticed for most unorthodox products, it makes it easier. So if for some reason you're still having a hard time applying this stuff into towel dried hair, I would encourage you to get your palms wet, maybe run it through the sink while you have the product on your hand. And I feel like it's an easier application breakdown for most unorthodox products, but especially the Shear Revival Strong Cream and Matte Paste. Now, and I'm actually, you might see me use this in some of my videos where I dry my hands off. This is actually a Shear Revival little towel thing that they have that I've been using for a long time now. So another plug for their stuff too. You don't need a lot of this stuff. I feel like it works pretty well. I would say if you're used to how one of the earlier iterations of Crystal Lake feels, you're gonna be at home with this. I find this stuff a little bit slicker than some of its stuff. Although I will say, don't get it twisted, it definitely is a drier product. Because it's a little bit drier and on the waxier side, you might have an issue, kind of like what I'm having right here, where like some of my cowlick spots are a little bit harder to get down with the product. If that happens, for the sake of the review, I'm going to leave it because I don't really care, you know. I'm not going to work today, so it doesn't matter. But For you, what you can do if you have like a cowlick back here is you can just reapply some product and just specifically put it in that area, and that will help. So I've already combed this in kind of the direction I want. Because this is a drier product, or it dries into a drier product, it's still easy to restyle if you get your hair wet. It's almost, you can treat it almost like a gel type. If you get your hair wet, it reactivates it. It makes it a lot easier. Some products don't do that. This product does. But for me, I'm just gonna comb upward like this a little bit, give it a little bit of volume, and then I'm just gonna lock it in. I'm gonna do like a little short style, and that's, if you're ever in a rush, that's how you can get some good volume with your hair without really trying. And if you get some like splitting like that, where it looks like one side, you know, one area like this is a little bit bigger than the other, you can redo it and then just lightly put your comb over the top of it, and it'll kind of give you a more even look. For me, I don't really care because I'm always out doing stuff, so my hair, you know, it kind of splits and does whatever. So yeah, easy to style if you wet it down a little bit, easy to use, easy to scoop. Overall, what are my thoughts on this product? Well, like I said, the thing about it is that it's a little bit drier, so it's not going to be like Crystal Lake in that you can slick all your sides down really easy unless you do multiple applications. Although you can use a hairdryer with this and dry it out, and it'll give you really good sticky volume with this. If you're just someone like me who just likes applying stuff, I can basically say that this stuff feels like a drier Crystal Lake. It's gonna, I mean, my hair's a little bit wet, but you can already see, a lot of people think my hair is black, but it's a dark, really dark brown, and you can already see part of the dark brownness coming out. So it's already looking matte and it's still wet. So this definitely works really well in that regards. I would recommend this to somebody who doesn't like the really, really strong stuff, so doesn't want to do like the Grey Ghost Strong Cream, or doesn't like using the blow dryer. This is definitely a good way to start with the Shear Revival products, or just if you wanted to do matte paste or matte clays or matte whatever, this is a good product to start off matte wise. So overall, I would probably give this product, if I had to rate it, a 4.3 out of 5. This is a great product, pomade, matte paste. I think it's really, really good. I think much like the Grey Ghost, it's one of those ones that you can pick up and just put in your hair. However, I find I use the Grey Ghost a little bit more than the matte paste, just because it has a little bit, I would say, of a longer endurance and longer lasting hold than this. So like I said, if you're just afraid of the different types of holds, or if you're just afraid of like a stronger hold, this is going to be more for you. I would definitely give it a try. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have tried this, and let me know, you know, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and have a good one.